Today I'm going to be replacing my cabin filter on my 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn. I went to O'Reilly's and picked up this MicroGard HEPA filter. Ran me about 25 bucks, I believe. A little bit more expensive by a few bucks of just your standard paper filter. This one is a paper filter. This is the top. It does have, obviously it's not white. This side is, but it's got an extra little cloth fiber thing on it. So with this HEPA filter, I was told that the air coming in will be a little bit cleaner, but you need to replace this a little bit more frequently. So, but with, living in Post Falls, northern Idaho, there's been a lot of smoke from all the fires, and, with that is ash and all that crap. So just figured I'd change it out and show you guys how to do it. Super easy. I took the liberty of taking all the junk out of my glove box, which I will say I've been pretty good at keeping it clutter free. My previous two vehicles, it was just a nightmare in there. So I'm doing good so far. I almost just want to put nothing back in here. I'll do my best to kind of show you some of the things to get it out, the glove box out. It's kind of tight and a little dark, so I'll try my best to show you and walk you through it. So cool, let's do it. All right, like I was saying, I'll do my best to show you some certain things and then prop this back up and then run through it. But one of the things to note, I don't know if all of them have it, but this is super fancy soft close. And the only reason it's soft close is because you got this little bungee string here with this guy, which basically when you have it half popped, you can release this. This tab goes through. It's just held up by the little tab that comes through the glove box. You take this out, and then, you'll notice it'll drop without any kind of assistance. So what we'll do is we'll lift this, take that out. There is a tab right here on this right side, and then another one. And again, sorry, it's so hard to see. A tab on this side, and basically you're just kind of using leverage to pop it out. Once I get it out, I'll show you what I'm talking about, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up, release. See, it kind of just snapped back. It's super easy. The first time I did it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can see the hole here in the wall of the glove box. And once you lift it up a little bit and you move it, it kind of just comes out on its own almost. So next, like I was saying, there's one on this side, one on this side. You can kind of pull that out a little bit. And then sometimes, I don't know, I've tried to just pull on it a little bit. See? Pops off, and then it's got the three kind of little hinge things that line up in here. So on the right you have this tab, and then on the other side you have that tab. So a little bit beefier than on this side, as well as in here you got this tab here, and then this tab here. Again, this side on the left is a little bit harder to get out because, the tabs and whatnot, or whatever you want to call them, are a little bit bigger. So once you detach your glove box door, throw it aside gently, I guess. And then in here, right here, is where your air filter sits. There's tabs on both sides, really easy. I might even be able to just do this with one hand. Pop. Can't see anything, but whatever. Pop. One thing to note is airflow is going down. Obviously, if you have it this way, they're putting it in wrong because, it's upside down. So easy to do. On your filter, it'll show you as well on the side. Airflow down. All right, so once you get that little door off, you're just gonna grab the filter. Come on. and pull it out. One thing to note, and I did the first time try to put it in wrong, it's not exactly square. So when you're putting it in, you might find out quickly that it won't go in. This side, going in like this, is a little too wide. And then like this fits in pretty perfectly. Again, I can't really see what I'm doing while trying to hold the camera, but basically you just slide that in, pop that. This is, because I know oh shit, did I lose it? No, I didn't. From that other angle, you couldn't really quite see. Here is that bungee string that allows it to kind of soft close instead of slam open every time. So, and there's that old notch that feeds into the side of the glove box door. All right, so feed in those little hinges into its slots. This part's easy, you can kind of just snap it in like that. I guess it helps if you grab that little cord first. Shit. See, that's something to think about. Get a hold of that little bungee cord thing first before, and then don't lose it like I just did. Gonna pop that in, and you're good to go.